drinking directly from the bottle? There's a glass here. You use the glass because you're a basic bitch. I'm not.
Okay, Daddy?
What's up, y'all? Brian Keith, and I'm back with another video. And today we're gonna be talking about the Real Housewives of New York. And I have some questions. After this episode, I have some questions because I just feel like at this point, what are we doing?
Okay, 1, 2, 3, moving on!
But y'all like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Yeah, let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing the bag, best.
I hate to be the bearer of bad news. I don't know if you guys have been watching the news. But yeah, I have been off the internet for like the past 2 days because I just found out, well, I didn't just find out, but I found out, you know, the results of, I don't want to say it. I am sick. I am over it. I am done. I am depleted. And I don't have the fucking time.
Yes, I could.
Congratulations, y'all got what y'all wanted. I don't want to hear nobody complaining about shit, because I don't give a damn. I don't give a fuck if they shut the whole earth down. Oh, motherfucking well. A hurricane send prayers. Bitch, fuck them prayers. Bitch, I hope the hurricane wash the whole goddamn state away with y'all dumb asses. Y'all getting here talking about y'all vote for Kamala. Y'all knew y'all wasn't vote for her from the first place. Bitch, y'all get to the polls, vote for this goddamn orange ass fucking... who the fuck raised y'all? Ugh.
I did my part. So I did everything I could in my power to stand with the cause that protects my mom, my sisters, my friends, my girlfriends, all of that. And, you know, I don't want to see this as a, you know, a loss. I feel like, you know, shout out to, you know, Vice President Kamala Harris and all that she's done and tried to do. It was an uphill battle. One thing I could say is for her to basically come up with a campaign in 90 days, excuse me, phenomenal job.
Don't ask me for shit.
But not really trying to get political, child. Let's get on New York. I have questions. A lot of people online is like, can we just go ahead and agree that New York was bad and this wasn't the right move? What move did y'all want? Like, my whole thing is, what the fuck kind of move did y'all want beforehand? Y'all want to keep the same old motherfucking bitches, the same old time, and I'm just getting irritated because it's the same old thing. And it's like with the fans, it's like, it's hard to please people because they try to revamp the show. And to be honest, y'all realize that every show, 9 times out of 10, when you get to seasons, keep getting further down, the originals aren't there anymore. They might come back, they might mix it around, but the originals aren't there anymore. Shit, I just feel like it's just one of those things where I'm just like, I don't know, I just get tired. I'm just like, watch the show and look at the show. Like, it's the only person on the show that's messy as fuck is Erin. Bryn's a little bit behind her, but Erin is messy as hell. So I do like the organic, like it seems organic beef. Brynn ran her mouth about Uba's man, and that's why Uba's upset. Let's call a spade a spade. But minus that, let's get into this video. So, you know, Uba side and Raquel, they all go out and they're basically talking about, you know, Jenna
Lyons is definitely ready to marry Casper. There's a giant ring on my finger. No, I'm confused. It's like one day she's like...
Topic of Jenna's ring, because they were over here just having a conversation, and so I was like, oh my god, you see Jenna, she over here had her ring on Instagram, and my whole thing is just like, why do y'all give a fuck? Y'all don't, you said over here kiki and cool. But we didn't learn the backstory about Raquel and her fiance and how it was such this big scandal. We already know from episode 2 that her fiance and her, basically it was a little bit of overlap. And people thought that, you know, she was the mistress. It wasn't really the mistress. It's just that people thought that she was still with her husband and they were actually separated. So it was caused a lot of drama.
And it shouldn't matter, but we're operating at the highest end of the art world. The worry was there would be financial consequences to the end of our relationship.
And we also segue over and we see Raquel with her fiance Max, and just they're talking about how, you know, people were just talking cash money shit, and it's just like, y'all don't even know the facts. We're not even telling you the facts. But she had to stay together with her husband for a time period because it was better to stay together to sell their work than to be separated, and then it would cause a little bit more of a stigma in staying around their work, because it's just like they were so intertwined with their business, it was just hard to separate, right? So we see Brynn talking to her brother on the phone, and she basically telling him, like, you know, I clocked it. I said that, you know, Brynn don't like the fact that people don't like her. Instead of her just being her authentic self, she over here wants to, you know, tone herself down because people don't like her. I'm looking at Brynn like, girl, fuck them bitches. If they don't like you, they don't like you, and stay on that shit. Okay, they don't like you for this time period. You're gonna have to learn how to put your big girl panties on and suck it up.
I've never been called a snake in my life. I've never really had people like hate me.
People not gonna like you every motherfucking day, but what are you gonna do about it? You just gonna let that make you curtail your behavior and change what you are doing? No, just stand in your shit and like be you. Are you annoying as hell? Yes. Do you do that flirty shit too much? Yes. But I mean, you still have great qualities, right? So her brother's basically telling her, like, be the bigger person. I'm trying to tell you, that's one thing that I used to hear when I was a kid. As a grown-ass adult, I would never be the bigger person. Pun intended. I would never be the bigger person. Nothing will be too small. And now this is all outside work. Inside work, girl, I have to eat it. But outside work, I would never be the bigger person. Bitch, I will get my lick back. Know that. I'm a Virgo. An eye for an eye.
Feels really awkward to be like at a party with someone and just kind of like, hey, let's pretend like you didn't just tell me to go myself over.
So after that, we jump over to see Jessel, and Jessel is basically with Pavid. And I'm not gonna hold you, Jessel, I'm on Pavid's side. If you're asking him, we should go to therapy, and he says, okay, how much is it? She's like, oh, $300 something, $400 an hour. He said, oh, I have a guy we can go to. No, oh my God, where are we gonna go? Then she's nitpicking about the food that they eat, nitpicking about that, and then she's asking him, like, okay, what are we gonna do about the baby? He said, I don't want another baby. Clear, point blank.
Decision to have another baby is not just one person.
Well, the decision's already made. There's no baby.
She said, this is why we need to go to a therapist to talk, because you were not talking and agreeing. No, Jessica, what you want him to do is agree with everything you're saying, but you're not trying to hear him out when he says that he doesn't want a fucking child. You want another child, so that means y'all are at an impasse. So what are you going to do? It's either he's going to have to break and you have a kid, or you just going to not just have a kid. But you have to go to therapy to talk and try to figure out and come to common ground and talk about if y'all gonna have a kid or not to make him have a kid. Like, that's what I'm just trying to figure out. He's telling her, she's like, well, what do you think about it? He said, no, I don't want a kid. Well, no, we gotta sit here and talk about it, because this is not, girl, he is telling you point blank, clear as fuck.
But like, I can't get pregnant naturally, like that we know. Mm-hmm. You're getting teary talking about it. Yeah. It means it's something.
So, you know, Erin, messy ass, she basically went to Mexico, I believe it's Mexico, and they have like a Moscow, and she was like, oh, let's make a Moscow. Let's do this little, you know, this drink. So, cool. They got their own liquor line.
Telling us all about the history of mezcal and basically saying tequila is like the poor man's drink. Mezcal is what we Mexicans drink. And I was like, somebody needs to bring this to America.
Moscow. So they invite all the girls to the, you know, event. They didn't talk too long this time, but, you know, they had gift bags and stuff. First of all, when Erin was at her house with her husband, she nitpicks him too much. And she's like, oh my God, why are you sitting here? Oh my God, why are you doing this? Erin would be too fucking draining for me. Like, girl, he sat down. Dap that man up. What's up? What's going on? And call it a day, girl. Like, you're doing too much nitpicking. That shit is irritating.
We send the invite out, and then everybody decides to RSVP.
So you just start sitting on all my stuff.
So, you know, all the girls get invited to, you know, the event. Brynn comes in. She's flirting with Erin's dad, and Erin's just like, oh my God, looks so disgusting. Ew, that's so gross. It's so gross, but you were just joking with Erin that you need a new stepmama. So which one is it? Because that's what I would say. Like, Aaron, you say one thing to someone's face and then behind their back you want to be like, oh, that's so gross. Girl, pick a struggle, please. Please pick a struggle. Do you want a stepmama or not? Yeah. Okay. So, you know, Uba and Sai are sitting down and Bryn comes in. She's just, you know, she basically doing, you know, surfing the crowd. Just like, everybody. Mm-hmm. So she sees the girls and Sai's like, hey, Bryn. Bryn's like, like, you know, she acknowledges her, but she didn't do too much of the, you know, the back and forth. Like, girl, I see you, you see me, cool. What's up? So Sai's like, oh, that's weird. That's really weird. I said hello. I'm like, Sai, I could have sworn y'all just fussed each other out and then old girl just called her a snake. So what point did you think that she was supposed to bend over backwards to say hi to you? If she's trying to be amicable with y'all, why are y'all doing too much? I feel like y'all been giving it too much. But then, you know, after all that happened, Bryn sits down and now all of them are hugging and stuff and just like, okay, we're going to start over. We're going to become friends.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, moving on. Okay,
I'm like, this is the shit that irritates me about the show, is because the mending or the conflict resolution is fake as fuck. Because y'all are not cool at this moment. Uba is still over here hot as Uba hot.
They all noticed it, that you and I didn't talk. The minute I walked in the party, she grabbed...
Sai still got restraint towards them, and they all know this shit is fake instead of just saying something. And my whole thing is, I'm not gonna sit at the table with a bitch that I don't fuck with and or here break bread with her. I'm not doing it. If I don't like you, girl, I will. And keep it pushing. I don't have too much time. I'm not gonna sit in your face if I don't like you. Either we're gonna talk about it and get it out there, or we not. Period. So, you know, at the end of the episode, we see Uba. Everybody sitting down. She's drinking out of the water, and Jess was just like, "Oh, Uba, like, don't do that, girl. Get a glass." And Uba's like, I don't need to get a glass. I can drink out of this because I'm not no basic ass bitch like you. I said, where the fuck that come from?
Drinking directly from the bottle? There's a glass here. You use the glass because you're a basic bitch. I'm not.
So Jess was like, don't call me a basic bitch. Nothing about me is basic. I mean, you really could have ate that if you would have kept going, but too much out. But I just think it's just like, Uba, you do come across very pointed at times. Which that leads to Aaron was talking to, you know, Bryn. Aaron then came before everybody came sat down, Aaron basically relayed the message that, you know, Bryn was talking about her at the thing, blah, 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 blah. And Uba clocked it, right? She said, this is what I say about Pigeon. Because you coming around, you bringing back information. Instead of her letting us know, you bring back information about what she said to basically rile up and stir the mess.
No, Bryn was just on everybody. She was pissed.
Don't call me a pigeon. No, you guys are.
And my whole thing is, like, y'all keep clocking Aaron, but y'all give her a pass every time. So that's why like I said, like, Aaron, she thinks she's slick. She not. I see through her. It's easy. Like, 1, 2, 3. But that was the end of the episode. I made it short just because, like I said, Dubai just got paused. It's too much going on. It's too much going on. But y'all, let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next video. Peace.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let it God stop a dollar, break your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. If you sweet, that's cause I'm good. It takes all cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around. Cause I excite ya.